Well, good afternoon, fellow bold not olders. Here I am again. This is Wallis Patterson, the host of Wednesdays with Wallis. Today's not going to be, well, it is going to be Wednesdays with Wallis, but it's going to be, I'm going to be introducing something else and something different for you. And in fact, the topic today is something old, something new, big question mark. So it is the end of something older, being bold and bold, something older, and introducing something new. So it's not going to be a long video, might go on for the 10 or 15 minutes, maybe not, because I am going to talk a little bit about this, something old, something new. There comes a time when change is something that, has to happen. Things have to move on. Things have to morph into whatever. They do have to unfold and become new and different things, not necessarily better and certainly not worse, but often better when we move on and we do, different things. So this video today is about introducing you to some change within some of the things that I'm doing, because I find myself in a position now where I'm really, pardon me, I'm really pressed for time, and I've taken on so much, I'm chewing like crazy to get through it all. So some things, have to change. And in the changing in our life, we often, streamline things, make things, better. Yeah, make them better. I think things can be better if we constantly, keep looking at things. Then we can go, okay, can that be better or can that be different? Am I giving value? Am I giving things? Sometimes you don't really know when you don't get, lots of feedback, or you just keep going. Like I said to someone recently, where am I? Where is this all going? What's going on? But I think the thing there is to just keep going, whatever, just, keep going. Things will occur and things will happen, and be joyous while I'm doing it. Have lots of fun. And I am, look at me, I'm always, dressed up. Today I'm doing the pearl thing today, even this big pearl brooch thing. Can't see this, but I've got this gorgeous Japanese, top on, big, loose type, shrug type thing it is. And I've got it over top of a long sort of dress and some quite, baggy type pants that go with it, that are a German design called Rundolz in Germany. And fabulous label. I love Rundolz, and I love this label that I'm wearing on the top, which is a label called Moyuru. And they're from Japan, and I love them. These are lesser known labels, so to speak. Rundolz is probably a bit better known, but they're lesser labels. They're not the, the Versace's and the Chanel's and the Lagerfelds and Balenciaga and all of those designs. They're all really beautiful. If you want to send me some of those, I'll have them. Go and spend the money. I find that I like to spend my few dollars on lesser known labels and support them. And I like to support, Australian and New Zealand labels too. There's a young man here who has a beautiful label called Vale and Ward, and I like to, support him. There's another fabulous people called More Dainty, and I love to support them. So I love all the, the lesser labels who, or lesser known labels. They're not lesser labels, take that back. There's a big faux pas there, but lesser known labels, and I love those, and I love, you know, shopping for those. And my favourite place to shop is a place called Blondie's in Clifton Hill here in Melbourne. I just love to go. Joanne is the owner of Blondie's, and she's incredibly supportive of me, which is fabulous. And I love shopping with her. She's always got something I can't resist. Okay, back to the show today, and talking about this whole thing about something old, something new. It sounds like something borrowed and something blue, doesn't it? Sounds like I'm going to a wedding or something. It's about the changes at Bold Not Old. And I've been running my show Wednesdays with Wallis, I called it originally. I've been running that for quite a few months now, and I've got quite a few episodes of that up on YouTube, and it's fabulous, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. It's really wonderful. I get to have an opinion on things, and I just talk about all sorts of, you know, different things. But I think the thing there is I realise that that's all fabulous. And don't get me wrong, there's lots of really, really wonderful information in there for those that are, you know, listening or are prepared to listen or want to listen. There's some, you know, fabulous pearls of wisdom in there. But in general, I think I realised that perhaps I need to try something new and different. So I'm going to do something different. I'm going to make my show on Wednesdays. One, I'm going to change the name of it. So I'm going to call it Why Not Fabulous, because very soon I'll have a new blog and a shop attached to that. I'll have that up very soon. I've got my people working on that at the moment. So that'll be up very soon. That's called Why Not Fabulous. I had a blog that was called that, but I changed it all, and I've made this absolutely beautiful, beautiful website / blog, and it's going to have a shop in it, and I'm going to put, you know, amazing things in there that I collect and get made, and, you know, all sorts of things. I'm going to throw all sorts of things in the shop. I've got a beautiful range of jewellery at the moment waiting for their photos to be taken, and I'll be popping that into the shop, and that's from Brazil, which is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful jewellery label for those that like different things. This is different. And I'm going to add, you know, interior decorating things, because my two passions are, you know, fashion and interior decorating, really. But I call it, you know, fashion and lifestyle, so you can do different things. Now, back to the show. So the show's going to be renamed and tweaked a little, and it's going to be called Why Not Fabulous. And I've changed the format on that, and what I'm going to be doing on that is I'm going to be doing things like clothes. I'm going to be showing you clothes. I might even have an odd guest here and there come and do some things. I'm thinking about a friend of mine who's not long become a makeup artist, and I'm thinking about getting her here to do a, you know, makeup, you know, do some makeup and do things like that. We'll do a video on that. I'm going to be doing some videos on, or some things on, as I said, clothes, showing you what goes with this, goes with that, how I put things together. So I'm going to be showing you that. We'll have a rack of clothes and accessories and bags and things, and I'll go, these are the sorts of things that I do when I get dressed or when I'm putting things together. These are the sorts of things that I put together. So I'm going to be showing you that. I'm also going to be introducing some little vignettes around interior decorating and things, and ways that I decorate, and the little vignettes that I, you know, create, and the sorts of things I do around the house. I'm a bit garden mad, so in the summer we might head for the garden, and I'll show you, you know, a few bits and pieces in the garden. So the show's going to change. It's going to be much more interactive, and it's going to be more about the things that I do and the way in which I do things, and see if you're interested in that. And I'll know because, you know, we'll get some feedback on it and we'll get some hits on it and things like that. That's my new direction. I'm keen on doing that. And I think that's a good direction to take, because I think that if I was watching something, I'd be interested in what I have to say, but I'd be way more interested in somebody who was showing me how they live and what they do and what they've got, because they're the things I'm interested in. You know, when I'm watching, I love interior decorating, but the ones that I, apart from the ones on the TV, the ones that I watch on YouTube and that sort of thing are those where people go to their houses and, you know, they walk around, or they're cooking in the kitchen, or they're doing something, and I like the interaction. So I got thinking about that, thought, well, if I like that, you know, probably so does everybody else, or the damn things wouldn't exist. And that's way more interesting than Wednesdays with Wallis and you listening to my opinion. That's all a bit, oh yeah, it's a bit ho-hum. So oh, we all learn as we go along, don't we? It's taken me a little while, but as I said, I thought about it, thought that this might be a better way ahead. So that will be occurring. The first one of those shows will be on the 30th, Wednesday the 30th. That's the first show. You'll be seeing this show next week, this introduction to it. I might even do a few, I might even do an introduction on a Wednesday or something. I might do you know, an introduction on Instagram. You know, I'll do one of those Instagram live things and say, you know, head over and, you know, take a look at Why Not Fabulous, which will be streaming, you know, in a few minutes. I guess that's sort of where I'm at. I'm thinking we've maintained some of the things that, you know, there's something old, something new, question mark. It doesn't always have to have the old with it, but I do have this thing in life about don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know, there are things that are of value that you can keep. Some things, you know, are probably a little bit, but there won't be much in the show, and in the way I'm going to be doing it, there won't be, you know, very much the same as what we've been doing on Wednesdays with Wallis. So the Wednesdays with Wallis is coming to an end, coming to a close. Those videos will still be there for people to look at, and if you're interested, you'll go and, you know, download them, and you'll be interested in that. But the new format and the whole new thing will be totally different, and in fact it'll have a different thumbnail for it, so you'll be able to see that it's different, and it's called, or will be titled, Why Not Fabulous. And I won't have a weekly you know, topic for it. Probably it'll just be simply Why Not Fabulous, and you'll have to tune in and see what, you know, is going on this week with Why Not Fabulous. And that's going to coincide with the new blog that's coming up, and we'll be advertising that also in our next edition of the magazine, Empowering Boldness, which will won't be out till next month, but the current one is out, and it's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So you can go over to boldnotold.com.au, and you can scroll down the bottom of the page and you'll see the new magazine. Also on that website, you can join the soiree, and that's for free, and there's going to be a free giveaway on that, and that's coming up on the Sunday the 27th. It's a very busy weekend for me. I've been asked to be part of a group called Visionary Women, so I'll be doing that, and then on the Sunday night I'll be doing the Bold Not Old show, and we already have a number of people registered for that. So register for it, come along with your glass of bubbly or wine or G&T or whatever it is that you want to have in your hand, glass of bubbly water. I don't, whatever you want. I'll have my glass of wine to join. I might even do myself and be posh and have a martini. But anyway, come along and join that. Go to Bold Not Old and take a look at our website, the sorts of things that we're doing. And as I said, very soon we'll have our new blog up and running, which will be fabulous, and a shop attached to it. So that'll be, you know, pretty fantastic. All good, all changing, all moving, and that's the way we like it at Bold Not Old. That's the way I would like your life to be. I'd love you to be looking at your life, not caught up in, you know, anything other than, you know, enjoying it and being joyous in your life. So have a go at that, will you? Have a go at, you know, living a joyous life and, you know, doing amazing things with your life. I'll see you next time on Bold Not Old. And when I do, on the new show, Why Not Fabulous, it will be different, and we're going to have a good time, and I'll see you then. Stay well in the meantime and enjoy your life. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye for now from Wallis Patterson.